So welcome back to our 2D platformer series. At the end of this series, you'll be skilled to create your very own 2D platforming game. So last time, we took a look at how to implement double jump, like in Celeste. So today, let's stick to the same game and find out how to make these brilliant jump crystals. But before we start, please let me hear in the comments what you want me to cover next. So in Unity, simply start by creating a new sprite, attach your sprite to it, make sure to add a box collider, and don't forget to enable isTrigger so we don't interact physically with it. And I'm gonna change the render order and the size of it a bit, just like that. And if you don't mind, I would like to tweak my map just a bit so that you can better see the use of it. And that's it. Now the last thing we have to do in Unity is to create a new script and to attach it to our game object. And next up, let's make a double jump click into our script. And in case you already know me, you'll know that I like to keep my scripts clean. So that's better. So first of all, let's catch if something is hitting us. So we want to make sure that it's our player. So if and curved brackets. So let's tell our player collision. And now let's call this one refresh jump. Maybe one. Maybe it'll be useful to change the amount of jumps to refresh at any time. So let's make a variable out of this one. So public integer refresh amount, and insert this one right here. Unfortunately, our player doesn't know by now what this one is supposed to mean. So let's define this function in our player script. Refresh jump integer amount. But now we have to make sure that the amount of jumps that we give to our player doesn't exceed our maximum jumps. So in case we exceed our max jumps, we want to make sure that we limit it again. So minus jumps left. And finally, simply put our additional jumps on top of our current ones. So plus equal amount. Now let's see how this one plays out. Set the refresh amount to whatever you like. And now as soon as we touch it, 1, 2, 3. But wait a second. We don't want our player to be able to jump infinitely. So, what to do about it? So back in our jump crystal script, how do we prevent our jump crystal from activating multiple times? And, well, how about just deleting it afterwards? So, destroy game object. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3. And indeed, that was already it. And for visual purposes, if you like, you can add an animation to it as well. So I'm happy with this one. And now, since I can't see any obstacles left in our way, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.